Anyway, I'm Bob Jones, Chesterfield County.
Bill Williamson. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jones.
And you live down here?
I live in Easley, South Carolina.
Okay. How'd you get into this? Are you a living history interpreter?
I am, yes, sir.
How'd you get into it?
Growing up as a child, I was fortunate to have great-grandparents, great-uncles who told me about my ancestors here in South Carolina. My history and roots run deep here. They were from the backcountry in the Long Canes area and came here in the 1760s. Had two of my patriot ancestors that fought with General Andrew Pickens' militia for the Upper 96 Regiment, fought at 96 and Kettle Creek, Cowpens, and pretty much everywhere in South Carolina. But when I retired, I started researching my ancestors to find out a little bit more on what they did. One of my ancestors was an aide to General Pickens, and
an aide to General Pickens?
One of the aides,
okay.
And that, we don't know exactly what that meant, but an aide could mean different things. One of my other ancestors up in Virginia actually was a clerk for a captain in a Virginia militia.
Do you know the captain's name?
I do not. I'm starting to research that because
I got you.
Now started getting into my Virginia ancestors.
It's hard to trace. So, what part are you portraying today here?
I'm actually portraying a South Carolina militia soldier, and I am actually the scribe or the aide or clerk for the camp, and I have that position because I'm able to read and write, and reading and writing was a very invaluable tool in the 18th century, just as it is now.
Right.
If you were able to read and write, your station in life was vastly improved, and so as a scribe for a unit, I may be called upon to do a lot of things. I might be asked to write letters for the officers.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 5 minutes, our presentation
write
on
letters for
medicine
soldiers
in
who
the
couldn't
American
write home.
Revolution.
Right.
Being held in the shady, air-conditioned tent with the legendary Dr. Trey Dunaway.
But I just happened upon doing this. It's something different. I typically portray a soldier, so this is something different for my interpretation, and it's something that I've enjoyed learning about, writing.
So is this newspaper print here, or what are you just getting ready to do?
This is laid paper. There were really three elements to writing in 18th century. You had to have the right kind of paper. They used what's called laid paper. If you look at this in the light, you can see grid lines here. It allowed the paper to absorb. It was linen content. It was made from rags, made in large sheets, and when it dried, they would cut it into smaller sheets. This is what they did for newspapers as well. But it's a laid paper. It's like I said, it's got linen content. It allows the ink to absorb into it. You can feel a little texture on the paper. But that's one of the important writing parts of writing. The other two is you have to have something to write with. So in 18th century time, you had